Greetings everybody, welcome back to Project Dumpster Fire. Today we're going to be working on our old 64 F250. There's a couple issues we need to deal with. One of them is we're still running those plug-in trailer lights from Harbor Freight. I need to wire up the original lights and brake lights and turn signals. That'd be nice. We need to get the bumper back on so it'll support the hitch so I can pull a trailer. Also, when we made the switch from the homemade bed back to the original type stock bed, the exhaust is pointing up underneath the bed. And with the windows down, it's sucking a huge amount of carbon monoxide into the truck. Like make you sick, make you want to vomit levels of carbon monoxide. So we're going to go ahead and extend that exhaust outside the bed. Also, the collector gaskets from the headers to the exhaust system are blown out. I'm going to go ahead and replace those. And that should give us a carbon monoxide free workplace when we're driving. So if we have time, I got a few other things I want to do. We're starting early because it's going to be really hot today. It's already hot. So let me show you what's going on and let's get on it. Okay, you can see here that the exhaust is coming out inside underneath the bed. It's actually causing the exhaust to pull up and get sucked in through the windows when I have them open, especially that back window. This truck doesn't have air conditioning, so I use that back window quite a bit to get the airflow going. Let me show you the other side. Here's the other side. It's got some kind of weird turn out, down, backwards kind of deal. This entire exhaust system is going to get replaced. So what we're going to do today is temporary at best, but it's going to get done. Also, I mentioned that we're still not running a bumper, and we still have these Harbor Freight trailer lights down there. They're working, but it's not what I want. I want to get the original taillights going again. So that's the plan. Let's get to work. Okay, let me show you what I bought in order to fix this. So we have some extensions. As you can see, these are 18-inch tailpipe extensions, 2 1/4. The other one is 24 inches. That's just what they had. This end will slide over the original pipe in the truck, and then this end will go to this tip like that, and then I can clock it and have it come anywhere I want this way. Got some muffler clamps, a little strapping. This is JB Weld muffler seal. I've never used it. I don't know what it's going to do, but if I have a couple of pinholes in the old rusty pipe, I'm going to give this a shot on it. In my experience, welding rusty pipe is just creating bigger holes, so I'm going to give this a shot if I need it. I don't know that there are any pinholes. Of course, I wouldn't fill anything bigger than a pinhole with it, but we'll give it a shot if needed. So let's get going on it. Now, as you can see, I can go ahead and slide this piece right onto the exhaust system that's there, and it'll come out right here, which is pretty good, actually. That would be acceptable. So I may put that there, or what I might do is just cut a little piece and extend it and have it come out a little closer to the tire. I don't know if that's really needed or not, but that's not bad. That's really not bad at all. And that might be what we do on this side. The other side is going to be more involved because it's got different size pipe and all kinds of tomfoolery on it, but that would just be a muffler clamp and we're done. So that might be what happens there. Let's take a look at the other side and figure out what we're going to do. We're going to have to cut it. So let me grab a saw and some parts and we'll meet you back under there. Okay, so this is the passenger side exhaust. As you can see, it ends far underneath the truck, way underneath the truck. So what I believe is happening is the exhaust on both sides is pooling under here and then getting sucked up between the bed and the cab and right into the back window. So what we're going to do is fix it. I'm going to start by cutting it off, but like they say, always measure twice and cut once. And by measure twice, I mean hold this up to it once. We're going to go ahead and just assemble this. There we go. And hold it in the orientation we think we're going to want it, which is about here. So when you're mocking this up, it's important to check where this is going to be in relation to the tire. If you hold it up parallel to the top of the pipe, that's going to show you your distance forwards and backwards to the tire. And if you hold it here, it's going to show you your distance up and down. If it's parallel to the pipe, it'll show you your distance height-wise. whereas this will show you your distance back and forth wise. So you want to make an idea of what you want. So I know I want it to be about that deep. Okay, but do I want it to be that deep at this height? No. I'm going to want it to be a little bit longer. We're going to cut it long. So I think what we're going to do, I think we're going to cut it right here to start with. So we're going to make our first cut, knowing it's going to be way too long. We can always cut more. We need a starting point. Fixed. All right, let's get the burr off of it. Okay, let's give that a shot. See where we are now. Okay. That obviously is not going to work. So that'll have to be cut. But not much, but a lot also. The height is different on this side than it is on the other side. And so is the bend. Because, of course. Okay. All right, clearly we're touching the tire. That's not what we want. It means we got to shorten this pipe up. So we got to bring this back a little bit. So I think we're going to cut it right there to start with. So I'm going to go ahead and mark it. I'll pull this off. And we'll go ahead and slice it. Let's see what we got now. Let's actually just pull this off of here entirely. Now I know a lot of you are thinking, why didn't I use a vise? Why didn't I put this thing in a vise? Well, the vise is in the garage, and as anyone who works on cars knows, getting up from underneath the car to get the right tool is failure. Oops. I need to take a little bit more off of that. Just a touch more, I think. Actually, I think we'll go to here. That should bring it about where I want it. Measure once, cut twice, whatever. Alright, let's see. That will go there. And this will go here. You know, if I wanted to match that one, I could even go a little shorter. I'm trying to get it just forward of this brace like the other one is. Just to have it match. Not that that's important, but it matters to me. So one more cut. Oh sure, I could have measured it. I could have laid it out. I could have marked it. But there's no fun in that. I'm telling you, failure is where the fun is. Milwaukee hacksaw, awesome. Okay, let's see where we are now. Let's get that there. Let's get this here. That's all the way on. Let's get this here. Hell, I could go even shorter than that. I'm going to go one shorter. Yeah, I'm going to go one notch shorter. Remember, guys, measure never, cut 27 times. Okay, so this is going to give us our general shape. Of course, I need to bring it way out here. So I've got this other piece of pipe here. It'll slide onto that. The thing is, I don't want it this far down. So I think I'm going to bring it up like this, and then I'll cut it even. But I do want to take a look to make sure I don't hate it with it straight. I hate it. Yeah, that's better. Right there is good. What are we looking at there? More like this. Alright. Trying to match it side to side so that it doesn't look stupid. Alright. I'm going to take this and I'm going to cut it right here like this. Okay. As you can see, I've cut this on an angle here, and when I rotate the pipe, it'll look straight. That's the goal. So we'll slide it on and rotate it till it's straight. About like that. Alright, this side's super easy. Like we said before, I got this bend, it'll just slide right on. That's it. It's on. It's done. Get that right there. Try and get the height about the same as is on the other side. And then muffler clamp, and we are done. All right, that's that. Time for the collector gaskets. All right, guys, see what she sounds like. Pretty good. I actually have the exhaust coming out of the exhaust pipes. I like it. I like it. Sounds good. All right. Success. Well, guys, that's going to do it for me for today. It's pretty hot out here. I'm going to go ahead and head on inside and start editing. Join me next time. We're going to be working on the carburetor. We're going to be getting those brake lights working, tail lights working, get rid of those Harbor Freight trailer lights. And then I think what we're going to do is paint it. That's going to be one of those things coming up pretty quick. And I'm going to show you guys a cheap way to paint your truck. And then we're going to get going on this Land Cruiser behind me. We got a motorcycle to fix. I got this Honda Scrambler I haven't forgot about. I'm still searching for parts. We got lots coming up. Please join me. Thank you so much for watching. Please, please, please like, share, and subscribe. It makes all the difference. Subscriptions make all the difference to me and to all the YouTubers that you watch. I really appreciate it. And we'll see you next time on Project Dumpster Fire.